was always thinking, when I get old, I will get enough space and time to sleep. And now I understand. As you progress towards the life's beautiful years, fruitful years, enjoyable years, sleep has become a difficulty because the demand of your vegetables and your fruits is so much that I am forced to get up even in this cold rainy season at 4:30 and get here to this shooting place at 5 o'clock to start the shooting at 5:30 every day early morning. Otherwise they said early birds catches the best prey. If early morning I finish all my shooting and my yoga, my walking and all the things, I can go to the field, and there's a great walk in the field. Yes, huge amount of work. Seeing the beautiful land, we do not want to mess up with the land. They say a pint of shit in a cup of vanilla ice cream. That smallest pin should not fall into the beautiful landscape, pedicured and manicured land. So every day without a break, external and internal cleansing is very important. When you do that, you do it on your land and you open your eyes, you see what beauty, what is the beauty, not the drawing beauty, what is the beauty, not the beauty in the television, what beauty you see, the original life beauty, the varieties of birds and their songs. That is Alexander the Great said, there is nothing impossible for him, to him who will try. Just the 3-letter word destroys every myth in the world and creates only life, rejuvenating life, flowing life, enjoyable life, Satori's after Satori's to see the enlightenment. No hurricane wind can destroy that 3-letter word. Freezing temperatures doesn't mean anything. Even sometimes in the fridge, I heard when Dhirendra Brahmacharya, the most controversial yoga guru of Indira Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, which the opposition loves to talk day in and day out about him. When Dhirendra Brahmachari went to Moscow in the minus 14 degrees centigrade, he did not even have a sweater, but he was sweating. It seems. I thought that was something great. Now at this point, my kids are trying to tell me, wear your sweater, wear a sweater. You hardly wear a sweater. No sweater sometimes. Yes. Even when it is very, very cold, I like to sleep on the cold floor and they get very scared. Just to practice closing the left nostril and breathing through the right nostril for 5 minutes creates heat in the body. Or if you do your exercises, if you do your karma yoga, if you keep doing your bhajan is also very beautiful. You cannot do your samskriti of your yogasana, your body gets heated very fast. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. Only 3 letters, T, R, Y, try. You just make an attempt of a try. When you get a cold, just make an attempt to embrace the cold. When you're in the cold, be the cold. When you're in the hot, be the hot. And nowadays, when the rains are falling, I try to tell my children, when it is in the rain, I be the rain. And the rainwater is falling. Nothing happened. Yes. The fear is creating the dislocation of the easiness and called it disease. If you are not frightened, I have seen my village people, in the rains they do not stop the work. So I thought, why should I stop? And I've been with them, and when I come back I take a nice bath and nothing happened. When you're hiding, yes, then the truth will not tell you the beautiful love story. There is nothing impossible. Please try to understand. If you see a question, do not run away from the question. Embrace the question. You make an attempt. That is called the TRY. Try. Alexander the Great did it. And the whole world is still talking about that small young boy who died at the age of 33. At the youngest age, from 19, he started exploring the world, and the world gave him the path, moved away from his path for him to see the beauty of the world. Yes, there is nothing impossible in your studies. To him who will try, just try. Yourself try, and you become conscious. When you ask help from somebody, then you become unconscious. When you ask help from somebody, you will not reach the target. You have a route map if you want it, and you can study that route map of your own. When you fall sick, yes, I said, when you have the cold, if you take the medicine, it will go off in a week's time. But if you don't take medicine, it will go off in 7 days' time. Yes, you can watch the cold. When I was in Tokyo, I met an American a Japanese who married a Mexican-American guy. And he said, Rakum, because whenever he comes, I'll give him Indian food. So he said, Rakum, I'll take you to a Mexican restaurant. It's very tasty. Mexican food is very tasty. As I've heard from all the Tokyo people, Mexican food is the most tastiest because it's very close to Indian food. It's very kara. So we were talking about many things, and we were saying in Mexico, for children and for the grown-up to not get cold from the childhood, from the baby. When children takes bath, they do not rinse their head, it seems. Only the body, they leave the water like that. If you leave the water like that, you will never get cold. When you are in the cold, be the cold. Certain communities have got their own style. There is nothing impossible to him who will try, at last you succeed. No, don't not that try. Those people are the failures because they are unconscious. The first attempt you should be able to get through. Otherwise you are a failure, according to Gichin Funakoshi. He said that word try again. No. Try is only once. Opportunity comes once, grab it. Opportunity comes once, grab it. But to get that opportunity, you have to prepare. Yes, you have to prepare the ground much before the rains come. You know there is a rain coming. So the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister create the task force 2 months, 3 months ahead, and that can be the regular method. When S.M. Krishna was the Chief Minister of Karnataka, there was a task much before the rains. Yes, cleaning up all the drains. But only one failure of S.M. Krishna, he could not force the people to keep the drains cleaned every day of the year. Every day. Like how you can cleanse your internal, your mind and your soul, and your love relationship with your wife and the husband and the family and the joint family and the family tree. There stands the power called a mastership, a feeling of a satori, an explosion of ananda, paramananda, which is very close to enlightenment. That is what everybody is looking for. Whether you go to see God from this side or from this side, you Christians say we see God from this side, but everybody is looking for God, that happiness, the paramananda. That once you cleanse it, you can live up to 180 years. There is nothing impossible to him who will try, said Alexander the Great.